I want to tell a fun story here that has to do with leadership in a setting that you wouldn't expect. Every year, my family and I, we'd go on a trip. It's the first morning and I wake up and my mom's not there and my dad's not there. So I send my mom a message and she writes back immediately, "Dad's in the hospital. But don't worry. I also picked up bagels." So I don't know what happened, but half my dad's face was paralyzed. He came back from the hospital and he was wearing this industrial-sized eye patch that covered half of his face. It itched him and bothered him. I should tell you, he could have upgraded to a nice tailored eye patch for $40, but if you know dads, he was not gonna pay $40. That is a racket. You give me 2 days, I know a guy in Brooklyn. I'm like, "You have an eye patch guy? What are you talking about?" But my dad was embarrassed. He wouldn't be around our family the whole week. He just locked himself away. It's the last day. What is success? Let's break down these stuffy terms. What is success? It's being together, loving up on each other, making memories. And that's not happening. So leadership took this form. I went into his room and sat down on the side of the bed next to him. And we just talked. I'm like, "We got to share in something good." I'm like, "Look at this. There's a sunset cocktail cruise tonight. It's our last night. Look at it. Sunset, cocktail, cruise. What's not to like? It'll be adults, upscale mingling. Come on." And he reluctantly says yes. And we get there, and we quickly find out it's not a sunset cocktail cruise for adults. It's a pirate-themed boat ride for kids. And we realize this because we see little kids running around with pirate swords and pirate hats and pirate eye patches. So I go to the person selling it. I'm like, "Can I get an eye patch?" They're like, "Is it for your little brother?" I'm like, "No, it's for my dad, big eye patch guy." They go, $1. I'm like, "He's going to love that more than anything." I give it to my dad, and the only way to put it is, have you ever seen on a nature show a time lapse of a flower bud that just bursts open full of life? It was awesome. And I'll never forget my Jeff Bridges, Gandalf the Wizard father with a half-paralyzed face and a pirate eye patch hanging on a pirate ship, surrounded by kids who think he's a real-life pirate. And he's yelling out to them, "Ho, ho, ho!" Which is not what pirates say. That's what Santa Claus says. That's Pirate Pops. One of our best times together, truly. Be open to gifts. That was one of our best experiences, coming right after one of our worst. Even in the face of challenges, there may be gifts.